Now Mullah is an old man with a long gray beard, and the people come to him for wisdom and guidance. And when it is a small problem, the Mullah might think and stroke his beard one time. And for a slightly larger problem, he may stroke his beard 2 times. And for a very big problem indeed, he will stroke his beard 2.5 times. Do not ask what will make the Mullah stroke his beard 3 times. Some problems don't bear thinking about. Now in our village, Mullah Nasruddin was Mullah for many, many years, and he was a very old man with a very long and very grey beard. And as Mullah, it was his job to go into the Mullah land 5 times a day and call the faithful to prayer. And for this service, he was given 3 things. On Monday, he was given 2 measures of oil. And on Thursday, he was given 2 measures of grain. And once a year on his birthday, he was given a new donkey. So one day, just after his birthday, he was riding his new donkey into the marketplace. It was a nice donkey, the racing stripe, very slick. And as he arrived, he said to the people there, "My friends, I am as strong today as when I was 12 years old." And everyone stopped in disbelief. The oil merchant who was pouring out oil for his customers continued pouring oil all over the marketplace. He was so shocked at this news. And an old lady finally came up to him and broke the silence and said, "Mullah Nasruddin, I don't think you're as strong today as when you were 12 years old. You were a Mullah when I was a little girl, and now I have grandchildren. How can you be as strong today as when you were 12 years old?" He says, "No, I am as strong today as when I was 12 years old." And the grain merchant said, "Mullah Nasruddin, I have been serving you and giving you grain, Mullah, all these many years now. You have been Mullah such a long time. You cannot possibly be as strong at your age as you were when you were 12 years old. You can't even carry your own grain. I have to load it on the donkey for you. How can you be as strong as when you were 12 years old?" And he says, "No, I am as strong today as when I was 12 years old." And a little boy looked up at him and said, "Mullah Nasruddin, I don't think you're as strong as when you were 12 years old either." And Mullah Nasruddin says, "Ah, my son, I can prove it." And all the people said, "How will you prove this, Nasruddin?" And he said, "Well, when I was a little boy like this one, my father was Mullah in this village. And he said to me, 'Nasruddin, if you want to grow up and be big and strong like your papa, you must exercise. Go behind the house, and there you will find a great big rock. And you must push against this rock and set your feet in the earth and heave with all your might. And when the rock moves, you will know that you have become a strong man.' So each day I go behind the house, and I would lace up my shoes, and plant my feet on the earth, lay my hands upon the rock. And I would push against the rock, and I would shove against the rock, and I would heave against the rock. But each day, the rock did not move. I was just a little boy. Day after day, I would go in the back garden, lace up my shoes, plant my feet in the earth, plant my hands on the rock, and push against the rock, and shove against the rock, and heave against the rock. And although I was sure I was getting stronger day by day, each day the rock did not move. Finally, one day came. It was my 12th birthday. I remember I got a new pair of shoes. Oh, what shoes they were. With such shoes, they would grip the earth, and I could run faster than all the other boys in town. And I thought, surely, with these shoes, I'll be able to move that big rock. Now I'm a man of 12, not a mere boy of 11. So I went out behind the house, and I laced my shoes on tight, planted my feet on the earth, put my hands against the rock. And I pushed on the rock, and I shoved on the rock, and I heaved on the rock. But the rock did not move. Now today on my way here, riding on my donkey. Thank you for my new donkey, by the way, villagers. I was riding past my father's old house, and I thought, I wonder if that big rock is still out back. I should go and look. So I parked the donkey and went around behind back. And sure enough, the rock was still there. And I said to myself, "Nasruddin, you're wearing a pretty good pair of shoes." So I laced my shoes up tight. I planted my feet in the earth, put my hands on the rock. And I pushed against the rock. And I shoved against the rock. And I heaved against the rock. But the rock did not move. So you see, I'm as strong today as when I was 12 years old.